I'll go through college and shit. And then we have the transfer portal. Yeah, we have like 12 people. We have like made up teams. I'm like a off-brand version of the Redskins because they wouldn't let me use the Redskins. Or yeah, bro, it's actually so weird. There's no sports on right now. So,
What a game
no,
we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into
bro,
a
not,
trap.
no,
As
let me
any
rephrase it.
fan
No
of
sports
college
that I want to
football
watch.
knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome, everyone, to the Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, a squad looking to put on a show. Taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Are you ready?
Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start. So Michigan State's offense will get first crack at it today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Got it in the middle, it's Collier. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab, it's Barry. Brings it to the open. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. Got a man, it's Barry. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Pitt. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Fires to the wideout. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Jesse, we don't get many of these types of runners anymore, it seems, but this offense is built around a guy who can carry the ball 30, 40 times if they need it.
And he is every defensive coordinator's nightmare because it's only a matter of time with this guy before he's going to break the long one. He has incredible vision, he can cut, and it's the game-breaking speed, David, that makes him truly unique.
Yeah, and he sets the tone, man. More guys are going to be committed to stopping him in the run game. It sets the tone for the offense. It opens up everything else. It starts and ends with him.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Caught near the sticks, it's Smith. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Holds and fires complete to the right. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. From the gun, the running back has it.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
You see it so much in college football where they motion a running back out of the backfield. What are they looking for? Man coverage. Are you trying to cover my running back with one of your linebackers? If you are, I'm going to take advantage. I love taking advantage of the mismatch with your running back out in space. Keep doing that.
Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. To the air, it's Hart. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wants to adjust the pattern. He's looking to throw. Got him downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Smith. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Throws to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They go to the draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. And his throw is incomplete.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
He's got great speed. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Offside. Defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to throw, it's Hart. It's complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. Offense on the move. Hey, big play there. Gets it to the 30. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. On the run, still looking. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And in this offense, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Quick catch on third down. Into the end zone for a touchdown. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Hold and finds his man on the left. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll return it from around the 50. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes 2nd down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position, ready to stay ahead of the chains.
They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Pushes ahead. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown. He'll try to tack on one more.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. Saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Pulls it in. It's Barry. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Wants to go up top. Outside the pocket. Lets it go. Got his man. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. But starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Got it in the middle, it's Collier. Oh, and what a move, what a juke, and he makes it past the marker. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State. Made the grab in the end zone.
I'm fried right now. What are you talking about, bro?
It took them some time, but finally here at the end of the first half, they were finally able to get it right and score a touchdown. You know, I think
now, just tell me if you want to see a 13-second miracle in that.
First 10 plays, things aren't working. You're looking for formations. You're looking for schemes you can run to finally break through. And
oh my God, that was any dude faster.
Offense needs to finally turn the corner. We'll see in the second half.
Oh, it was him?
Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. He might want another.
Do you know who I am?
Looking for a man. It's Hart.
You know who I am?
One deep down the right side. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
What?
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
And that had to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no rhyme or reason why a receiver should be that wide open, that deep down the field. Defense,
yeah, that was barely like 25 seconds.
Looking to throw on first down. He'll
Right.
take another shot here.
Oh no, come on.
Snatches it on the right. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys. Looks like we've got a fascinating one going on in East Lansing. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been
I find a way to bring the clock
that
into the
unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is
Oh,
a
but
pick-your-poison kind of player.
Oh, bro.
With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Spartan
I'm gonna
Stadium.
go get some breathing. That's what I'm about to do.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Spartans will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Oh,
Really disciplined job
Oh.
by the coverage unit to get down
I
there
see
and
it. I
make
see
the
it
stop
really
at the
against
19.
offense.
They'll go back to
Big-
work on
That's
offense.
what they're doing. I see it.
He'll start this drive going to the air. The short hands, it's Smith. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage.
See,
total.
let's see if they're gonna
Making
pick
a
what's
play
going on.
like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play...
That's how you run a
because of the
route,
pressure,
Bell.
it affected
That's how you run a
his accuracy.
route.
That's why the ball falls incomplete.
All the way down at the 33-yard
We're doing it to the other
line.
side.
First and 10. Looking to throw, it's Hart.
That's how you fucking pass the ball and run a route.
Like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
Watch it.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Bought a little time.
Hello? Yo.
I'm on the phone right now, but if you get to my house and get out there, I can tell my girl to listen.
I can't even understand you.
I'm saying, I'm on the phone right now. But if you get to my house and tell Andy, I can tell my girl to listen to you.
Alright, that's fine.
I'm gonna be home for like maybe 35, 45 minutes.
Alright.
How long do you get there?
I can get there in like 15, 20.
All right, what you trying to get?
What's their called? Let me see. Can I get 50 lip smackers again?
All right, good there. I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna talk to her in for like 10 minutes.
Alright, bet I'll leave in like 10 minutes.
All right, bet.
Alright, bet. Thank you.
Yeah.
My bad.
Go. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8.
It's always fun to watch offensive creativity in the red zone. Like, how are you going to get some space for your guy? They try the toss, get him out wide, maybe get him some space. The defense was ready. Nice job falling forward, getting at least a little bit on the play.
They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a second time in this one. Needs it to keep this drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. They'll run the RPO.
No way, Santucci, you're fucking that slow.
Right at the 20-yard line, and that's the kind of play that can really get a drive going. The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20. Wants to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Collier.
Now, nice job by the quarterback there, working through his progressions. Nothing open down the field, so he checks it down to his drag route, coming from the slot receiver to get the completion.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Barry. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
And the Spartans will send out the punt unit.
On to kick it away.
Oh!
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. To the air, it's Hart. Grab near the sticks, it's Perez. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route. And then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The play action fake.
Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Get him. Uh-oh.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage.
Damn, you came back at the worst time.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been
I
dissecting
think I'll
this
take it from
defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing now.
Now from inside the red zone. He wants it all.
That's a charge!
One of the areas.
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
Bro, play action, bro. Play action. Look at that shit. Play action. I gotta get this over.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things
What do you mean, damn? Did you like that that little scheme, you know?
Right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. The away team is hanging in there, but they're going to need something to break their way, and soon. They're up by 7 over BYU.
Throw it.
We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward as the team shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25.
Doddington for show. If he would have gave you that.
It's Collier. That one could really put this drive into high
They call me dotting this, you know?
New set of downs after the completion. They'll leave it with him. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative.
I don't have Dragon Privilege this year.
Man, they've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
2nd down, he'll throw it.
I'm going to tough it up my guy.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Spartans are flying down the field. He'll pull it on the read. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. And you want to talk
as soon as I get the ball, put in my shoe.
Based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game.
Yeah, look at those targets, evenly across.
One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Got it set up on the outside. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Complete to the right. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. The screen, and watch out. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Spartans have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Spartans kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Spartans will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Trying to barrel in. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. To the air on 2nd down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. And the Spartans in the hurry-up. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Oh, they're after him. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Sparty. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they needed. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
And they tacked on the extra point. When you're
a dog, bro.
You just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out.
Let me do this one.
Making side adjustments here.
Tebow-esque.
Back to pass. It's Hart.
More like Mahomes.
Here's the pressure. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down.
Very Mahomes out there.
Was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place. Was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
Catch in the middle. It's Barrett. Defense falls on the ball. Good. Over. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to
Thank you. Give my ball. Yeah, thank you, Melo.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Gets it out fast. At the 40, there he goes. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Unloads it left.
Oh my God.
Incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Makes
Way to
the
run
tackle
behind
right
it.
at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a 1st down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll give it to him again. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And this offense trying to be physical inside the 5-yard line. I get it, but I tell you what, Paul, this quarterback has earned some trust from me with the day he's had.
Yeah, right now he's thinking, put the game in my hands. I'm playing well, and I'm seeing the defense well. I see what they're doing from a coverage standpoint. Count on me to throw a touchdown here and help out our team.
Here we go. What great shape they will be in if they can punch in a touchdown on 4th and goal. To the air, it's Hart. Into the end zone.
Yeah.
Football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not
I'll
pan
put it
out.
ball.
No
Hey, man.
time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
There's probably a lot of people wondering right now, why do they keep throwing the football when they're backed up so much? But this is actually one of the best places on the field to do that because the defense has to cover so much space, plus oftentimes they're in man coverage. So this is the time.
Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Why do they keep testing 27? Why do they keep testing 27?
To wrap it up, make a play themselves, finish off the game,
All right,
and
I'll
the
be back.
offense can kneel it out from here. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as though they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like,
What's up,
when you
man?
start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent, looking ahead to next season. But that's next season. There's still a lot.